Hi, my name is Martin from Octo-Inkjet. What we're going to do in this video is show you how to do an initial fill or a prime of an Epson compatible T27 cartridge. This process also works with other Epson compatible refillable cartridges and is quite a good default position if you're not sure what to do. Right, the equipment you need, obviously your refillable cartridge, some absorbent towel or something similar just in case, it always happens. I've got two different types of pull-through adapter here, or refill tool. This is the traditional type, and this is one that we've started making available for 3800 and other Epson larger format cartridges. This actually works pretty well, same as this one. It's just a hand, so I'll use this for this video. That one's just as good. 17-18 mils worth of ink in the actual syringe ready to go. Ideally there won't be any air in the top here because you don't really want to push any in. This is a cartridge we filled earlier. There is a little bit of air in this chamber. Now the reason this chamber in this particular cartridge is so important is because this is where this draws its ink from. It doesn't draw ink from the bottom. What it does is it pulls from here down through a channel in the back, which you can't really see because of the label, but pulls down through a channel in the back straight into the nozzle. So the idea is to make sure that this channel and the bulk of this is full of ink. You need to make sure that you pull this plug out. Now this is not the vent plug, this is the normal fill plug. This is the hole that you will use to top up. The reason you don't take the vent plug out rather than this one is because you don't want ink to be forced up into that if you can avoid it. What you would do is pierce the film on the outlet here. We've taken the fill hole bung out. We've got our syringe and our adapter ready to go. Right, what you'll do is push the adapter and syringe into your cartridge like that, and then holding the cartridge upright as much as possible, you then gently force ink in to the cartridge itself. Now we've got a bit of air in the top of our syringe, so if you just push, give it little jerky pushes to start with, that will help force any air or foam that you're starting to get there out into the main body. As you can see, it's got a pretty solid amount of ink in there, and you just keep pushing gently. You can angle things slightly to get rid of any bubbles, and then slowly force that. Now watch the fill hole, because that is going to, you can see a bit of foam coming through. Don't worry too much about that. You get worse as you go. If you angle your cartridge slightly over, that will stop the foam getting there too quickly. Okay, so almost full at this point. This is pretty much primed. What you do now is just gently take your syringe and adapter out of the outlet. Move these bits here, and then just dab any ink on the top there to remove it. Just do a little bit there as well, so that that's now as clean as you can get it. And then put your fill plug back in. As you can see, that is now pretty much done. This area here has got a reasonable amount of ink in it, quite a lot. This area of the vent area is pretty clear, so that's not really a problem, and we've got most of the bulbs out. As you can see, this particular ink foams up a little bit. It's because we've done this a few times, so it's turned into a bit of foam. This will settle out and it'll all be fine, and the nozzle channel running all the way through, so the outlet channel there is just got ink in it, it doesn't have anything else. So this is now perfect to put into a printer. Obviously when you do come to put it into the printer, you'll want to take the vent hole plug out so that the cartridge can breathe, and then air can come in as ink's used up. When it comes to topping up, all you'll need to do is take out the fill bung and just pour a little ink into there, and then that'll all be fine. You may want to use the process we've just demonstrated to reprime a cartridge if you notice that this area here has become full of air rather than ink. And then with your as you can see, that little circular area is filling up. Now, one thing I've forgotten to do, I forgot to open up one of the bungs, so I'm going to just pull that all back because Martin's a doofus. Take 4,372.